And welcome, Flip Clock fans. You're looking at a General Electric. This happens to be the General Electric Model 8125A. I believe this is the clock that appeared in the movie Jackie Brown by Quentin Tarantino. Now, in that movie, you see it flipping from 10:59 to 11. The problem is, I never saw the clock before that or after that, so I figured it was Jackie Brown's clock. She was just coming home. But you never really see it. You just see that close-up, which is kind of strange, but it's not any more strange than Quentin Tarantino voicing the answering machine.
You have one message, and an 806.
So what's the deal with this clock? Well, most people, when they see this clock, they'll call it a rolling wheel clock to kind of differentiate it from a flip clock. So the thing about it is, though, this is not a basic rolling wheel, and the reason I say it is because a rolling wheel clock is going to have more room than that. As you can see in the back there, that is Steve McGarrett's clock from the original series. This is what the inside of that looks like, and if you have numbers on a rolling wheel, they take up a lot of space to get all the numbers on there. So the Chronotel was clearly designed to be a competitor to the flip clock. The flip clock coming in with a very small profile and being able to fit in a lot of different applications, clock radios, and just basic clocks like this. So it was their answer, and you can see that from an advertisement when they talk about how it flips quietly. And they were making a dig at the flip clocks. Problem is, a flip clock is going to have AM and PM, whereas the Chronotel clock is just straight 12 to 1, what am I saying, 1 to 12, AM or PM. You just have to remember that. So when you're setting your alarm, you're just setting for the next time it's going to go off, so it'll go off at the next time it's 7 o'clock. So that's no more different than a regular clock with a face, but that's one of its limitations. The mechanism is interesting in how it flips. Well, it looks like a rolling wheel to me, don't you think? The thing that makes it different is to get a clock with this small of a profile, what it's done is, first of all, the digits here, they're just one after another. They're one up. So the tens of minutes is just one up. Now these, they have on each side of these plates is a different number. So as this clock rotates, see if you can see that, those numbers flip, but you don't see the flipping. It's like a Ferris wheel. So you see that 8 on the back side of it is a 3. Okay. Now the thing is, so what's the benefit of this? Well, the cool thing about these kind of clocks is that you can either you can set the time by rotating them forward in time or backwards in time. It doesn't matter. The only thing you can't do is when the clock is moving, when it is in the process of changing time, you have to stop what you're doing or you'll tear something up. So that's the Chronotel. It was patented by GE in 1973. It was designed by Robert L. Boyles. That's a name you won't hear much of. He was a GE engineer. He had many patents to his name, but his name's been lost to time. Hopefully people will remember that name. He did have input into digital clocks of the day. Robert L. Boyles, inventor of the Chronotel. Here we have a new in-box Chronotel. As you see, they marketed it as a quiet digital alarm clock, the Chronotel, designed for bedroom, living room. This one is the $81.95. Made in Singapore. The original boxes are real flimsy. And in the new box, you'll have lists of places you can send your clock to get it fixed all across the 50 states. But here is the original instructions, a real small little booklet there. And it does say, it talks about you can rotate the time set wheel in either direction. Important, if they're in the process of moving, don't rotate it. So this is just $81.95. New in box. So that's it. The Chronotel, an actual movie flip clock. Hope you found this interesting. Thanks for taking the time.